Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This video is not going to be my regular SMR video. It's quite unrehearsed, done on a whim, and this video has to do with spirituality. So if you do not enjoy this type of videos, I'm sorry. I hope you will like my other videos. And as you know, I have been on quite a spiritual journey in the last few years. In the last 2 years, I've been making new moon rituals, and I've been doing videos of them on my vlog channel, but at this time I feel that I'm ready to share it as a big part of me, and just it's quite a passion of mine at this time. It has created a lot of positive changes in me as a person. It has made me more organized in my thoughts, helped me manifest a lot of things that I never thought I could manifest in my lifetime. And I just hope it could be interesting for you to watch. It's quite a meditative state that I go into. It all has to do with spiritual side of us. I love to combine the effects of law of attraction, new moon cycles, astrological positioning of different planets, and just overall energies in the world. And I try to get a bigger understanding of all the highlights that are going to be prominent during the coming month, starting the new moon time exactly. New moon is a great time to start fresh, to start new projects, new thoughts, new habits, to buy things or research things in a way. It's also a great time to make a list of things that you think that you can work on this month. And what I do is, again, I usually do a lot of research and background to all of the things that I share with you here. I do go from a point of view of intuition most of the time. As you know, spirituality is quite intuitive craft, and it's something that is not scientific, so it really all comes from your heart, from your understanding of yourself, of the world around you, and what is best. So any type of positive changes that you're trying to do in your life are great to do during new moon. So I will make a specific video explaining on how I do grids and why. I'll also make a video on full moon rituals too, and hopefully it could be both somehow relaxing for you, and hopefully you'll learn some new stuff. I also go by my notes here. Hope you don't mind. So this new moon is happening on April 26th in Taurus, and it's at 8:16 a.m. Eastern Time. As we know, Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of femininity, beauty, love, and monetary possessions, as well as prosperity. So I will tell you the list of things that are best to wish for, make a wish list that will best align with the energies for this month in a second. And also I combine this wishes with best stones to work with those wishes to make sure that you manifest and explode in everything you want. So it will be a good time for creative and artistic people, mostly because it will be the month when we're going to get a lot of light shining on our darker selves. So think about it as Darth Vader being your inner self and coming out onto the light, highlighting its own side to your life. It's going to be also helped with Saturn to concentrate and focus on things and organize your thoughts in the most perfect way, so you're not taken away on anxiety trip. Instead, it will be easier for you to accept and embrace both sides of you, to make you feel more whole, more stable, more balanced as a person. Because there can be just a positive side of us. There has to be another side of us too, in order for us to live. So it's going to be a great time for that, and it's going to create quite a lot of sparks of brilliance and inspiration, especially again in entrepreneurs and creative people, artistic people. So I'm hoping to see a lot of amazing YouTube videos and amazing ASMR videos in May. Also, again, there's going to be a good time for serious negotiations and talks, for starting new businesses and just having a greater business achievement. So if you're working on any kind of new projects, or trying to do more of public speaking in some way, or just self-expression, this is going to be a perfect time for that, because it's quite a good time for social people. It's going to be easier for you to express yourself, to make positive changes in your life. So, things to wish for during this new moon are more sensuality, more intimacy in your life, more of that touch of passion and some kind of spark and burst in your life. So I'm going to work on that too. And then it's going to be a good time to ask for help with self-expression and creativity. If you're having some type of creative block, I know a few of my friends do, it will be perfect time to break that apart. So you can wish for that, and it will help you to get rid of that. And then also good time to wish for more money, for more prosperity, for more monetarily possessions, in a way. You can either write down exactly what you're looking for. Like, I wouldn't suggest writing I want $1 million or I want to win a lottery, but it would be more of I would love more abundance of money, or a specific amount that you're looking for. That could help a lot. Actually, it has been quite a difficult time for a lot of YouTubers this month because of changes that YouTube is implementing, and a lot of creators' incomes went down almost to zero in some cases, and it's quite frustrating, and a lot of people are panicking and are anxious about this change, and that their whole livelihood is crashing down. So this is a perfect time to ask for more, and the energies and the planets are going to align just for us to manifest all of it, just to be more secure. Because, money is freedom. In some sense, it's security for our own lives and the lives of our loved ones. So there's no shame in that. Some of the stones that I have picked out that would be perfectly aligning with the energies for these wishes this month are carnelian, green aventurine, citrine, emeralds, and kyanite. And as always, we're going to use selenite and clear quartz as our boosters. So now let's make a list and then make a grid. So I usually write my lists in this little notebook. Well, it's just easier to take it out of it and use it under my grids. So again, depending on your wish, you would adjust your grid accordingly. It's a little bit tricky at first, but it is something that you could do eventually if you would wish to. And now let's just write down everything we want to and concentrate on exactly how you want the feeling to progress of whatever it is that you're wishing for. If you're familiar with law of attraction, you have to almost live in a moment through your wish. So imagine yourself as if it already happened to you. What are the feelings that you're feeling about that? So if you're looking for starting a new job, and you're starting to look for new jobs, so you're taking action towards it, making a wish for that could help you manifest it much quicker. And you would imagine yourself what it would feel like to have great colleagues who are cheering you on, who support you, having a person like a great boss who would appreciate your efforts, and how would it make you feel in that moment. Maybe having a more stable job that you see could lead you on to greater, bigger things. What it would make you feel in that moment. So while you're writing it all down, think about that. Truly live through it, feel through it. It'll help you manifest it quicker. So I'm going to be writing mine. So this is my first one. So once we have written our wishes, I usually look into stones. So now I'm going to read you the short definitions of each stone that we're going to be using and how it can potentially help us. I usually use this guide. I also have books on crystals, but this is a shortcut. So let's see. Today we're going to be using aventurine, right there, green one. Aventurine is a stone of prosperity, leadership qualities, and decisiveness. Promotes compassion and empathy. It calms anger and irritation. Protects against poor decision making. Encourages perseverance. Associated with the heart chakra. Balances female-male energies. So that's good for what we needed. Then we have carnelian. It's a nice bright orange and red colored stone. Carnelian has a long history in crystal healing. It is known as a stabilizing stone that restores vitality, brings motivation, enhances creativity. It is associated with the sacral and base chakras, treats lower back pains, depression, and stimulates sexuality. So matches what we wanted to work on this month. Citrine is another one here. Citrine known as the Success Stone. It is believed that its sunny color brings success, prosperity, and abundance, especially in businesses. It is sometimes placed into the cash register and therefore called the merchant's stone. Associated with the solar plexus chakra, promotes wisdom, intellect, and joy. How wonderful. Emerald. This green right here. Emeralds is the stone of good luck and beauty. The Incas and Aztecs regarded the stone as sacred, and it has always been associated with royalty. Associated with the heart chakra, it brings vitality, creativity, and infinite patience. Emerald heals distress of the heart and brings wisdom and insight. How beautiful. We'll definitely need its help this new moon cycle. Here's our kyanite. We get the blue one. Okay. Kyanite, the stone of diplomacy. It is said it neither accumulates nor retains negative energy. It encourages good communication, tolerance, and balance, helps to find sensible and peaceful solutions. Kyanite influences all chakras by aligning them and expanding psychic awareness. Sounds like a great stone to me. I've been quite attracted to it lately. I even bought myself a little cluster of it. I'll show you sometime later. What was another one that we were looking for? Well, just clear quartz as well. The universal crystal. Quartz crystals are considered powerful healing stones. They absorb, store, reflect, amplify, balance, and focus energy. Quartz can bring mental clarity. A quartz crystal nearby enhances the environment. Quartz is associated with the crown chakra. Very good. And I think that was it. I think that's it. Okay, so that's that. And let's start our grid. This month I'm making 2 separate grids for 2 different types. I don't want them really to mix up and cancel each other out. So instead of that, I'm going to do 2. And I'm going to make my wishes, place them right under it. Okay? And then I'm going to start arranging my stones that I've picked out that are going to be working with the wishes that I wrote in different symmetrical ways, patterns. And I'm going to show you that up close at the end, if you don't mind. Okay? So first we'll need some citrine. Citrine is quite a beautiful stone. Very vibrant, usually white and yellow. It's a smaller surface here, so I'm just going to use my smaller beads. The size of the grid never matters. It all comes from intention, not the size. Found my green aventurine finally. These are usually quite bright green stones. I'll probably use also just a few. I like to use most of the time 4 of each. Then we'll also have our emerald here. Trying to see how I would like it best. Trying to get the feel of it. Okay. And then we'll have our clear quartz. I have these smaller pieces. I also have larger ones, but for smaller like this, I have these tiny ones. Oh, cute. So let's put them on too. Okay. I do like these double terminated ones sometimes. I'll just put them in the corners here. Once you place the point in the middle, what happens is all the energies just come up and shoot right through this main crystal quartz. And I usually like to charge my selenite sticks like this. And then I would tap on each crystal from outside in. Thinking about my wishes that I wrote under. And then the main one. And this way, you create the energetic field in between of them, you know, like a magnet, attracting them to each other. And it's quite magical this way. It's going to shoot out all of the right energies and help us achieve whatever it is that we're trying to manifest through this grid. So let's take a look inside. A little closer. So you see my clear quartz, green aventurine, emerald, and citrine, and of course the point, which is also first one. So here's our second grid. Again, I like to use this one too. It's a wooden grid, wooden pattern. And my wishes are here for this one. I'm going to put it right under it. And now we're going to start putting our crystals on top of it. Yep. So one of the first ones was blue. Was actually kyanite. And kyanite is a very interesting stone. It's this blade-like stone, like this, with like sharp blades. And we're going to just position it all over you. Then we're going to put our carnelian in. Carnelian is quite a bright orange to red color stone, like this. It's a very, very powerful stone. It's one of my favorites, definitely. I want it to be more inside, I think, than outside. What do you think about that? I definitely need to do a little bit of clearing here, so I think I'll be placing a few of these. I think it's time for points. These are just larger quartz points that I use. Feels good. Does it? Yeah, it does. So this should be good too. So now let me look at my points. I'll do a clear point here too. And I have this point. I also had a little small one on the side, but it fell off. So. Okay, so now I'm going to just place this in the middle. And it's going to collect all of the energies of these stones around it. Okay. And yet again, let's do in a circle. Just charge up our crystals. By touching them again together. Or simply creating a special field in between them. Okay. There's two little ones there, and then the middle one. And again, they're all charged up. I'll tell you about the full moon rituals and how I usually charge my crystals. It's best to use charged crystals because the quality of your manifestation will be higher. So now, again, this is just kind of comes to me. I'll be honest with you. Don't be and my battery is dying. During this video, 2 of my batteries died. I'm not surprised because almost absolutely every time I make these videos, my batteries everywhere die. I'm guessing that all the energy around me getting sucked in to my grid, and it just takes it all in and then shoots it out, which makes me very happy. So last thing we'll do real quick before we go is we're going to get a small reading from our cards as always. And if the camera dies, I apologize. I just won't have any more batteries left. Okay. So I usually ask for a simple message that we need to hear during this moon. What is the message that we need to hear? There goes my camera, I apologize. Okay. So got the 2 stubborn cards that didn't want to go back in. This one's unexpected visitor, and one's talisman. Beautiful cards. Let's read up on them. See what they have to say. So, unexpected visitor. Let's just read up on them. Unexpected visitors If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans away land by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except the Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that it may not match up with your agenda. Pardon my tummy. Interesting. So now I have the talisman. Talisman, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you are at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. I can't say that I can relate a lot to this reading, but it is a reading. So I guess what it says to us is that expect the unexpected, but you do have everything that you need for the success. Could mean that sometimes we wish and want certain things, but in reality we might not be ready for it yet. And other areas of our life, we are ready to make progress and we have everything that we need. So we need to trust in ourselves too. Quite difficult to understand from you right now. Usually I get a much deeper understanding of them. Maybe I'm too sleepy right now. I don't know. Again, I hope that it made sense to you somehow. Please let me know what you think about these videos. At this point it's just an audio though. But I hope that it was interesting and fun for you. I hope to do these monthly, but if I am met with a lot of hate, or most of you do not like this, then of course I will not push it on to you. But it is something that I really truly enjoy making, and I'm very passionate about this. I love to do this. It feels like it's my element. Just feels right. So I hope you will support me in this, even if you might not be into it as much as I am. thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon again with a new video.